Hey everyone, this is Cameron from SpeedCubeShop.com, and today we'll be taking a look at the new Gan11 M Duo. So the Gan11 M Duo is a very exciting release from Gan because it pretty much takes everything that you love about the Gan11 Pro in terms of the performance, the size, and all that stuff, and it just condenses it into a lower priced, more economical version. So you're probably asking yourself, well, how do they do that? And they do that by the removal of the magnet adjustment. So that's gonna be both for the edges and for the corners. Scratch that, I meant just the corner magnets. Sorry, been a long day already. So taking a look at it, the box is very familiar, pretty much the same thing as what we had on the Gan11. It says Gan11 M Duo instead of the Pro. And looking at the inside, pretty much the same features, so nothing really too different here. So really the only difference I'm expecting is gonna be that in the accessory box, we will just have, only have the core tool right there, but we're not gonna have the extra magnets, which would make sense because those are not adjustable on this version. So putting that all aside, it's all pretty much remedial Gan stuff at this point. Let's take a look at the cube itself. So the cube does measure at 56 millimeters, hence the name Gan356. It is 60 grams, so it's going to be 3 grams lighter than what the Gan11 is. And the main difference, aside from the omission of the magnet adjustment, is going to be that this guy does not currently come available in any other exterior finishes, like how the Gan11 was available originally with the UV, the soft, and the frosted. This one is only available as the frosted version and currently only with the primary internals. So that may or may not be bad news for some of you guys, but I think that personally, I do prefer the black internals, but the primary really doesn't bother me. I mean, frankly, when you're solving, it doesn't really affect my color recognition that much. So I'll go ahead and dive into the first turns. Again, it's gonna be pretty familiar to what the Gan11 M Pro is because it's the exact same cube, but I'm curious to see how the magnet strength feels now that they are a fixed strength. So far, it feels like it's like a moderate strength magnet, which is typically, I would say, like what most cube manufacturers are leaning towards nowadays, which I think makes sense. They do have a nice defined click, which you could probably see a little bit, but it's not overwhelming, and it also is not too light to where you don't really feel it. Personally, I think that these magnets feel really great. When they're too light, you can't really notice them and really reap the benefit, and when they're too strong, it can be a little bit intrusive depending on what kind of cube that we're solving on. I feel like I don't really have that much to say about the 11M Duo because I pretty much have covered everything in our Gan11 M Pro video, which I'll go ahead and link up there. Popping center cap just for the heck of it, it is the same as the 11 Pro. So again, that's just going to be the same dual adjustment system, which then brings me over to my next point, which is where did Gan come up with the name Duo? I personally think that it is either because the core has the dual adjustment or because they removed both of the magnet adjustments. So I'm not too sure, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. So the last thing I wanted to cover is the price. The 11M Duo does come in at $46.95 at SpeedCubeShop.com, whereas the 11M Pro comes in at $64.95. So we're talking about an $18 savings to go for the 11M Duo, and really all that you're missing out on is the corner, the magnet adjustable strength. So I never really find that I use that too often myself. I kind of feel like that once I get the cube all dialed in, you don't really find yourself going back to all of the adjustments. But I'm curious to know, let me know, do you guys think that that is worth the savings, or would you rather keep the magnet adjustment and pay the extra money to get the 11M Pro? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm curious what you guys have to say as always, and I will see you on the next video. If you're looking to get your own 11M Duo, go ahead and place your pre-order at SpeedCubeShop.com. We are including a free additional Gan bag with your pre-order of the 11M Duo, so make sure to get your pre-orders in while you can. We're hearing these will be available in early May, but I know Gan has had a few kind of delays with production recently, so definitely get your pre-orders in if you think that you want one. That way you won't be stuck waiting. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you on the next video.